Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. So much is going on around the world and in cryptocurrency, specific coins, notable people. In today's video, we'll talk about it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We drop one video every day, keeping you informed. Smash that like button if you subscribe to this channel already, or if you appreciate what we do, and let's jump right in. In a highly anticipated statement from Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, to curb, quote, the worst inflation America has seen in 40 years, the Federal Reserve has raised interest rates 50 basis points, the steepest increment since 2000, their goal to start shrinking its massive balance sheet. This is the macro backdrop. How did Bitcoin react? Bitcoin's hash rate is surging. The amount of Bitcoin on exchanges, in fact, just keeps falling, meaning people are buying Bitcoin on exchanges and taking it off exchanges. Well, who's buying? Retail is buying, whales are buying, institutions are buying, I'm buying, maybe you? Let me know in the comments below if you are buying Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Well, hold on a second there, Aaron. Why would I buy if we're in a bear market? Well, this is something you should consider. Still, a huge amount of Bitcoin holders, despite prices being down, are in profit. In fact, 70 to 72% of accounts who hold Bitcoin are still in profit, significantly higher than previous bear periods in market history. So I believe that either one of two scenarios are most likely to be true. Either we are in a bear market and the worst might still be yet to come, either with a price capitulation or extended time. Of course, that's a possibility. More pain is yet to come. Or the other possibility is that we look back at this 3 to 4 months of time, and looking back, we won't even think about this period as a bear market. And I know it feels bad. Obviously, the prices are down, but it does always feel the worst when we're at the lowest in any given period of time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Ultimately, if any of us knew the future, we'd all be rich. We can only look at the macro backdrop. We can only look at what exactly is going on and make educated guesses. I'm certainly long-term bullish. If you subscribe to this channel, you know my investor's thesis for this decade. That being said, let's jump in to some recent news of the day. Panama set to approve the use of Bitcoin and 8 other cryptos without limitation. This is huge. So it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, XDC Network, eGold, Stellar, IOTA, and Algorand. The details are as follows. Lawmakers in Panama, the Latin American country with a reputation as a tax haven, have approved a bill that would regulate the use of Bitcoin and 8 other cryptocurrencies and approve their use for paying taxes and for private transactions. This is huge. This will help Panama become a hub of innovation and tech in Latin America. According to a legislator, this will help create jobs and financial inclusion. Again, it's Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Litecoin, XDC Network, Elrond, Stellar, IOTA, and Algorand. The currencies would be accepted as payment in both civil and commercial capacities, the bill reads. In other news, get ready, guys, because OP is looking bullish this summer. If you subscribe to our channel or follow the crypto markets, you're aware that one of the most promising L2s for Ethereum, a roll-up solution called Optimism, recently started their process of airdropping tokens, launching a token and airdropping tokens to people who use their network. They did this once. They're going to continue doing it if you use Optimism. They laid out all the details on their site. Now, I'm bullish on the Optimism token because of this recent news. Excitement is in the air. It's going to be an OP summer. Today we're announcing the OP Stim Pack, activating a pool of about 230 million OP tokens to incentivize project growth on Optimism. This OP will be dispersed to projects old and new to reward past and incentivize future Optimism builders. We're laying the bedrock of a new digital frontier, but it's the projects and users who will bring it to life, so they are incentivizing projects and users. The rollout for this stimulus will occur in 2 parts, Phase 0 and Phase 1. Phase 0 starts now and runs for 3 weeks. It rewards early movers on Optimism who have demonstrated traction via on-chain criteria. Why am I bullish on this? Because they are incentivizing builders and users with money. We've seen this before. If you were around in 2021, you remember when Solana did this, when AVAX did this, when Elrond did this, to name a few, and what happened to their L1 tokens. They went wild. In other news, any fans of Lido out there? Lido briefly becomes top DeFi protocol by total value locked with 20 billion staked. The DeFi protocol overtook Curve before falling back into second place. Details rather interesting. Launched in December 2020, Lido provides staking across Ethereum, Terra, Solana, Kusama, and Polygon chains. At the time of publication, Lido was responsible for almost 10% of all value locked across the DeFi sector, with 200 billion being staked across all chains. More than 30% of all the Ether staked on the Beacon chain is staked via Lido. Since launch, Lido has paid out almost 500 million in staking rewards to more than 100,000 stakers. The protocol currently offers yields of 3.6% on ETH and as high as 25.9% on Kusama. So this is a win for Lido Network and staking and DeFi. And speaking of DeFi, the aggregate take rate of DeFi protocols globally is just 9%. Driven by radically free markets and minimal rent extraction. We are witnessing a mass rewriting of the entire financial system from scratch, only this time it's both more efficient and fairer to users. I love it. In other news, Elon Musk changes his Twitter profile picture to Bored Ape NFT Collage and then calls it kinda fungible. So it seemed like he was really pro, and then he wrote, I guess this is kinda fungible. People took it as kind of a neg. Gary V, NFT evangelist and expert, goes on CNBC Squawk Box, gets asked the question, explain this Elon Musk tweet. Listen to this.
Just this morning, Elon Musk has changed his Twitter profile picture to a montage of Bored Apes NFT images. And then he tweeted...
Seems kind of fungible.
I don't know. Seems kind of fungible to me.
NFT, fungible?
Yeah.
Or not.
Joining us now is a big believer in NFTs, Gary Vaynerchuk, founder and creator of VFriends. What do you read it? That, to me, looks like he's saying, yeah, you may own one of these apes, but they're out there, and I can easily just put it up on my profile picture. So why pay for something like that? Is that what he's saying, Gary? How do you view what Elon Musk's point is here?
I'm not sure. I think Elon's got his, finger on the pulse, and obviously Bored Ape is one of the great projects in the NFT space. I mean, I can take a picture in front of a Lamborghini outside. Doesn't mean that I own it. I could take a picture outside of a building in Manhattan and say I own it. Most people are bringing their internet brain to the blockchain, so they say silly things like that. The blockchain is a ledger that shows ownership. This is what always happens when there's big technology changes. So I'm empathetic to the point of view, but just by clicking or putting a picture doesn't mean you own it, just like in real life.
Right.
Speaking of NFTs, it's all happening. Coinbase NFT is excited to finally announce that Coinbase NFT beta is finally open to everyone, meaning that you can go set up your new profile on nft.coinbase.com. I did it. If you already have an NFT wallet, you just have to link your own. You can see my profile and some of my NFTs in my collection right here. I have clicked around Coinbase NFT a little bit. As far as UX UI, it seems to be pretty solid. Cardano. Things are looking up for Cardano. Retail interest is rapidly increasing. The balance held by trader addresses holding for 30 days or less has increased by over 100%, almost 200% in just 30 days. These addresses now collectively hold 36% of the ADA supply. Seems to make sense as ADA only continues to build out, develop, integrate. In fact, the total number of projects building on Cardano right now, over 900. Not even 1,000 yet, but we're growing rapidly, with most of them being NFT collections, developer tools, API library, and we really have tons of stuff. And finally, my friends, Binance is now fully regulated, a digital asset service provider in France. They are fully compliant and regulated in France. Congratulations, Binance. Congratulations, crypto. There was a time when no exchanges were regulated, and over the last few years, we've started to see tons of licensing and tons of stuff like this. Crypto is here to stay. They recognize that. That's it for me today, my friends. My name's Aaron, Altcoin Daily. Subscribe, like the video. See you tomorrow.